Now y'all, the Brentwood Crestview neighborhood where we are right now with places like Little Deli, Violet Crown, anyways, this is one of the absolute coolest neighborhoods in North Austin. I cannot wait to show you around. I'm gonna eat some lunch here at Little Deli. We had coffee this morning at Violet Crown just across the road. The schools here are amazing. Anyways, there's a lot to show you in this video. After lunch, let's go for a little driving and probably walking tour too of this amazing neighborhood if you're looking to move to North Austin. All right, y'all, it's Mason Bleasdell, your Austin real estate agent. And if you're looking at either Crestview, Brentwood, these two neighborhoods kind of run together. Brentwood is in front of me, Crestview's back behind me. This is gonna be the ultimate guide for you. We're gonna talk a little bit about where we are. We're gonna talk a little bit about the lifestyle, which is super unique about this neighborhood. Also talk about the schools, which are fantastic here, like some of the most sought after schools in all of Austin. And then lastly, talk a little bit about the housing, because there's a good range in here. We're gonna stop by one of my own listings in this neighborhood, just to give you a sense of like what's going on here, what's changing, and what kind of homes are around here. So without further ado, instead of jumping in the car, one of the most unique things about this community is how walkable it is. So Brentwood and Crestview are both exactly north of downtown Austin, and you're only about 10-15 minutes from both. You're also only about 20 minutes from the airport. With the new 183 extension, made it super easy to access. And if you're moving from, or if you've lived in a lot of the East Coast cities, or some of the bigger West Coast ones like Seattle or Los Angeles, one of the things that a lot of people find, my clients, when they move here from those places is how suburban everything kind of feels, how far away everything is, and how you just don't walk to places. In Texas, we don't really have a problem with land space. So because of that, everything is really well spread apart. You're gonna see big master plan communities, then you're gonna drive 10 minutes to the grocery store. All these things is like a really big change for a lot of folks. That's not the case with this neighborhood. This is the perfect kind of bridge between suburban, you get all the benefits of that with the great schools, but the location makes it fantastic for just ease of access. For example, we're walking up right now to the little market right between Brentwood and Crestview where they come together. You've got places like Little Deli, a pizzeria. You've got the Violet Crown, which is a coffee shop. They do have a big wine bar, a big social hangout. You'll see people all over them all of the time. It just makes it a really cool and unique place. You've also got a little grocery store here for all of your day-to-day things. There's a barber shop, a beauty shop for women. It just is really cool. I cannot emphasize that enough. This is the probably #1 perk about this neighborhood is just how walkable it is. You can also walk down to Brentwood Social House just behind me here. You can head over to Style Switch Barbecue, one of the most noted barbecue places in all of Austin. I mean, y'all, right there. It's so close. Everything is super easy. There's bike lanes everywhere. We're walking past one now. The street over there has one. Anyways, walking, biking, this place is so accessible. You're also very easy access to public transportation, the Metro Rail, which runs all the way to downtown. The stop is just up here, the Crestview station. Anyways, this is such a cool location. Let's jump in the car. Let me show you around a little bit more. All right, now continuing on, we're just pulling away from Little Deli now and onto Woodrow. So you'll notice here, it's not a huge neighborhood. There is a neighborhood park, very easy to access. So if you're thinking like lifestyle, location type of things to do, you've got a myriad of options. You're so close into Austin, you've got easy access to anything there. You're 10 minutes from Mueller, there's a bunch of fun things to do there. But you'll notice too, as you come through here, and if you guys come out and I bring you out here to show you around in person, so many people are active around here. You'll find so many people out for walks. You find so many people biking to places because it's such an accessible location, but it's tucked far enough back from the freeways that it's much more quiet than a lot of the other urban kind of places can be. You'll notice big mature trees. It just is a really unique little spot because it does bridge that gap between suburban and an urban style of location. Now that brings us on to schools. So we got to talk about schools. No tour of this neighborhood is complete without it, because the schools are some of the absolute best and most sought after in Austin. So Brentwood Elementary was actually just fully renovated too. So that lives like it's brand new right now, and that is within the neighborhood. We also feed into Lamar Middle School. And Lamar Middle School and McCallum High have some of the most sought after fine arts programs in all of Austin ISD. Kids like fight to get in there. They're really highly rated. They're really cool, you know, diverse schools. They've got a lot of different kind of folks there. And anyways, that's one of the biggest perks about this neighborhood as well. With that, a really nice low tax rate because this is an older part of Austin. There's no infrastructure projects really, except for maintenance. So the tax rate's really low here. You'll also notice super easy access. There's several churches within the community as well. So if you're looking for that place for you, there's a lot of different options. There's childcare options very, very close to here. We're passing right now private schools like Austin Classical School. Anyways, there are just so many really cool reasons as to why the lifestyle here is so unique compared to a lot of the others. So let's continue onwards. I still got some more things to show you. And lastly too, your HEB is literally just around the corner, walking or biking distance. Now, lastly, let's talk a little bit about some of the housing in here. There is a myriad. You know, most of this was built back in the 70s originally, back when Austin only had a population of about 300,000. Obviously, we're way beyond that now, and the city has just absolutely exploded. Everybody knows that. But because of that, there's a lot of original 1970s homes in here that have been remodeled over time and brought up. There's some people that have literally been in here since day one. You know, their families had that house or whatnot. It's really, really cool, like eclectic group of people. And as you'll notice, and as we'll pull up to in one of my listings, we're also seeing a lot of the homes that have become a little bit dilapidated being turned into brand new construction. You know, a little bit of that Austin-y. It's not quite modern farmhouse, but it's not super contemporary kind of style that's really become a kind of signature of this area of the like central Austin whatnot. A lot of board and batten, a lot of use of stucco. Anyways, a really trendy kind of mix. You'll find homes in here range from prices around the 600,000s for some of the 70s built houses, all the way up well above 2 million, depending on how big, of course, you want for some of the new constructions. And you know, it's just a really, really neat place. People come here, they tend to want to stay, and you'll see that through some of the unique architecture in here. Like, people just really, really love and appreciate their houses. And that perfectly brings us up onto one of my new listings. So let's pull over real quick and let me show you inside one of these new construction houses. All right, y'all. So this is my newest listing. Now, I literally have my cleaners here right now. The stager's getting everything set up because we got pictures and the video tour, which is coming soon. Keep an eye out for that. We're filming tomorrow, but this is an exact example of what I was just talking about. You got that board and batten kind of style. You've got some stucco. This has really become a big trend in Austin, and more like, it's a little bit warmer than a normal contemporary, like really modern house, but just kind of elevates it in a style that's become very akin to Austin. So let me show you inside though. And of course, there's a lot going on in here. We got a lot of balls in the air, but let me show you kind of a little bit about what you could expect. So this is a 3,300 square foot, 5-bedroom home, and you'll notice finishes like this in a lot of the other ones around here also. So full spray foam insulation, you've got the hardwood floors everywhere, and then just really nice finishes all throughout. This is a really great example of what you can get here. Y'all, thank you so much for joining on this tour. I know we only barely scratched the surface, but if you found this video helpful at all, if you're considering these neighborhoods, super appreciate it. Drop a like down below. If you're thinking about moving you and your family to this neighborhood, or you're looking to sell, maybe you already live here, and you want an agent who aggressively will work for you, not only to help you find the right house, but find the right lifestyle, or can pitch the right lifestyle to get your house sold, reach out. I'd love to talk with you. Call, text, email me. My personal contact info is on the screen right now. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you on the next one.